of the decide.
That, yeah.
Oh, oops. I guess we weren't recording. What the heck? I don't know. I'm glad I can laugh at myself. Okay, so Foxy has a question.
Yeah. Well, I was just wondering if you really did get a tattoo. And how you decided to do that.
Okay, I really did get 3 tattoos. I can show you I could show you one bandage. The other 2, one's on my shoulder, which I'm not going to take off my shirt, but here's one bandage. Okay, so that's one. So, and then there's one on my leg.
How did you decide what to get and where to put it?
Well, the one on my leg is one that I've been working on for several years that I had in my heart, and um, I kind of kept. Here's the thing: the person on Decide Hour isn't always all that great at deciding. I'm just going to admit it. It's practice, right? Practice, practice, practice. And I kept delaying and thinking, oh, it's just, I can't make this look right. I can't make this look right. Finally, I'm like, well, I'm not an artist. What am I trying so hard for? Like, take it somewhere. So once I made that decision to just not worry about how it looked from my standpoint and that the artist could interpret my stuff. But then, some of it was just from my heart. The one on my shoulder is actually representing something that happened to me while I was in the Grand Canyon, and I wanted to capture that. And then this one has to do with my business, my heart center for my business. So those just kind of came to me, and I decided, well, I waited 5 years for the other one. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. And I know it's permanent. But you know what? Even if 5 years from now I don't like them anymore, they're still part of my story. They're still part of my journey. And to me, that's more what it's about, is sharing who I am on my journey and not worrying about it being perfect. So that really struck me. Thank you for asking that, because I don't know that I would have processed that without that question. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it always intrigues me, like, why you pick it and why you put it in a specific place, because there are some people who are just like, I liked the picture, so I picked, and I'm like, you're gonna put something on your body forever, and you just like, I'll pick that one out of a book. Like, I don't get that. So I wanted to know, what was your decision process? So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I like things to have a meaning. That's who I am, right? So following my heart was really important. And this is probably the first time I followed my heart. I even started second guessing this one the last month after I knew I was going to have it done. And then when I got there today, I was like, no, it feels right. It's me. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So that's a big part of decision making, isn't it? That we're doing it for ourselves. Yeah.
That's a really big thing. Like, so it took me 4.5 years to get my tattoo. My tattoo it says remember. And so I remember when I was single and I was at the bar one night, and there was some guy next to me, whatever. He's like, what does your tattoo mean? I'm like, it's to remember my to-do list. I'm like, I don't want to tell you about it. I don't want to like just hi, bye. Nope, it's my to-do list. See ya. But really, a friend of mine who actually dated my brother for about 4 years, they were both very passionate people. But she was murdered. Like, she was shot 12 times. And she had remember on her wrist, and it was really big. And so it's to honor her, and to move my life forward, because for her it was remember where I've been. Like, there were 3 other situations where she could have been there and died. Like, she had friends that died, so she was thankful that she was alive and all these things and blah blah blah. And so, but for me, it was to remember where I've been before and after my stroke. And so
Mm.
it was to remember that I'm strong, remember that, fill in the blank. Um, and my brother's tattoo artist in Oregon actually tattooed this on me. So there's connection to my brother too, always, that she did his ink and she did my ink. And it was when he was having kidney failure and all of that stuff. So for me, it was the what it was to me. So the inspiration, what it meant to me, and then when I got it. So I will be, and once you get one, you want to get more. Like it, and people say that, and I was like, oh, when's my next tattoo? And it's been probably almost 10 years.
So on that note, it's 4:02. So we are going to stop this action hour and move into the 4 o'clock